trying to get crazy with this, see? Don't you know I'm loco?
Thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Trumpet off that, then break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Going insane, insane in the membrane, insane in the membrane, insane in the membrane, insane in the membrane.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back they yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back they yelling.
Bring 'em out,
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king, what is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two, drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with you're quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna
Yeah.
get better.
I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel in nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion, Baltimore Ravens, and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup like that. I don't know how many people think just even a couple of weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. I think we're in for a treat.
Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's is taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for a first down.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
At the 34-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you...
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
Run on 1st down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open Madden, it's Jameson Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And through inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll get Packers ahead for about 3. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
What? 180.
From the gun, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On 2nd down, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Catch the Eagles.
Goff just going to tap this one forward. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
What? 180. What's that?
Now, Goff. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, Ravens 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Lester now to return it. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The tight end motioning left here. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Malcolm Rodriguez in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. After a spirited 1st quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hopkins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Goff to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Middle.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
20.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, they need 3.
Hey, 76, 180.
Here's Goff going for it all. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd down, 3 to go.
He goes tonight. 25. Split.
To throw is Goff. That's the 3rd-round rookie pick, Isaac Seslong. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this 1st down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 20. Shell.
They hand it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Starts on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4
Goff.
at the 29-yard line.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Goff. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Starts on the cover.
To throw is Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bates kick is good. And the Lions go out to a 10-3 lead. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Khalif Raymond to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award.
Go tonight! 180!
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
First down, Lions.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very effective.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Off to the races. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. That's a gain of 72 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
3rd and short, Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this fourth down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge fourth down stop.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Rushed to his left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. One of the tight ends motions right. 2nd down. Jackson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the Ravens field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go, cut! Black 20!
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
We go tonight.
Now Goff is caught left side by St. Brown. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
180.
A run up the middle. It's huge. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
First down, and they stick with him. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11, and another first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6.
Ravens 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Now, Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of a yard. It's second down.
Go.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Jackson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Third and long. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush. thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the first down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
26-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to have a Lions 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Now timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 40-yard line.
Our run here with Gibbs. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass over the middle. Caught high to Slaw. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The long wait is finally over. The Detroit Lions have done it. They are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players. Their ability to perform at such a high level goes without saying. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
So a moment to savor here. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some